Atlanta can win it again. I mean, they have the talent. They've been there before, the experience. They have that huge home crowd at the massive stadium. But there's a lot of changes there. I mean, they still have Josef Martinez, who's going to help. George Bello's going to have to step up, the young teenage left back. Pity Martinez, very promising coming out of River Plate. But Frank de Boer does not have the greatest track record of keeping the good times rolling, and they're really going to miss Miguel Almiron. So I think they'll contend, but I'm not sure they're going to repeat. If you're looking for other Major League Soccer championship contenders, I think you have to look at the two coasts, and specifically New York and Los Angeles. NYC is a little bit of a question mark, but the New York Red Bulls, they still have to answer the departure of Tyler Adams, but I think they have what it takes. Really, the target's going to be on the other side. And with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, some of the shore-ups that they've done already in the LA Galaxy, and knowing the moves that they have to make to keep up with LAFC, which I think they will make, I think they're going to contend. But LAFC is the team, in my mind, to beat. They bring in the youngster Hamalainen. They've also brought in Rodolfo Zelaya. They've made a good team, led by Carlos Vela, even better, and they're my favorites. When it comes to struggling, I already mentioned the New York City FC team. And in my mind, they really haven't recovered from the departure of Patrick Vieira, and now they're going to have to try and replace David Villa, who might just be the best designated player in the history of MLS. I'm not sure they're going to be able to do it. Toronto also, we saw them take on water last year, and I don't really think that they've recovered. Terrence Boyd comes in, but they still have Josie Altidore, and there is no replacing Sebastian Giovinco. I think Vancouver is another one. It's a new young coach. They've brought in some players, but it's so many players. I'm not sure they're going to be able to gel them in time, and I'd be worried about Orlando City. Even though they do have Nani, who's going to be one of the most exciting players, I think there's just too many holes to fill. When it comes to the surprises, the Cinderellas, I think Chicago, with another year under their belt, is going to be solid. I really like Nikolic as a potential goal scorer. I think Philadelphia, with the addition of Marco Fabian, might not just be a surprise. They might actually challenge and contend, not just for a playoff berth. On the other side, I think Dallas, with Luchi Gonzalez coming in. I mean, admittedly, he does not have Vinicius, but I see a lot of similarities to what Santi Solari was able to do at Real Madrid. He knows the young players Dallas has. They've had success with him before. I think they're going to catch some teams by surprise. So I would watch out for them. And if Minnesota can find a goal scorer, I think they're going to be a lot better in defense with Vito Mannone in goal. Well, the new designated players to keep an eye on, I mentioned Nani and Marco Fabian, but the two guys that came in last year are really, they're going to be the focus of Major League Soccer. You have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's talking about breaking every single record Major League Soccer has. On the other side, you have Wayne Rooney, who's overcoming a few personal issues, and it's going to be interesting to find out with a full season, including all of those road trips cross-continent, how's that going to play on him? But there's no doubting the impact that he had on DC. So in my mind, again, the supporting edge is going to go to Zlatan because I think LA are going to improve a lot. DC is going to be relying on Wayne Rooney. That might be enough to make the playoffs. Zlatan might be challenging for the cup.